All right, hello one again. This is Antonio. Coming at you with another exciting video. So we all have heard about on this platform the ones who have subscribed to the channel. I'm not the originator of the term son husband, but a lot of you probably have heard of the term son husband, and that's basically an emotional attachment that a mother has for her male child. Now, this is probably uh, going to pertain to some people. Some people it's not going to pertain to. But a son husband is when a mom basically give the keys to a child at an early age. The worst words that a mom can tell a male child is "You are the man of the house." Now it's different when a dad tell a young man, his son, you are the man of the house while I'm at work or while I'm out of town. You in charge. You got to protect your mom, your siblings, even the dog if you have one. That's different versus when the mom has um she has no companionship, no male figure in the house. So she tells her son, you are my best, you are the man of the house, so to speak. But in this video, we're not talking about that. We're talking about that. But what we're actually talking about is the daughter mom. Now, the daughter mom is that older sibling that has a responsibility for her siblings. Because why? Because the mom had multiple kids, possibly by different dads. This is going to be a triggering video. Some people are going to understand what I'm saying in this video. Some people are not going to understand and they're going to be dead set against me. Put it in the comments. But I mean this. This is something that needs to be discussed. The daughter mom syndrome. That's the oldest daughter who's responsible for taking care of her siblings while the mom is at work, while the mom has to have her life too, and all of those elements that we are discussing is we're going to let people discuss some of the aspects of resentment that they felt, how they didn't feel that they had a childhood. Some of these videos I'm gonna have to read it. I can't play the sound because from the aspect of I don't want to be have this video demonetized. I want this video to do very well. We beat down on men a lot. A lot of men don't have the mechanics on how to be the best uh, fathers in the world, best husbands in the world, because they are missing certain elements. And that division is family, right? We are selfish as human beings a lot of times. We bring lives in this world and we don't stick around to be in our kids' life. And from that aspect, kids grow up with generational damage, generational secrets, and it happens over and over. So let's get into some of these videos. Let's get into this. Let me let this young lady speak herself. Um,
What I thank you for sharing this so honestly. What I wonder is, in addition to your siblings resenting you,
let's stop right here. And the question was, my siblings resented me for having to take care of them. I wasn't their mom, even though I had to act like it. We have a rocky adult relationship now. Parents don't understand how detrimental this is when you have to be the adult child and grow up too fast. It's really horrible on kids because parents have so many kids and they want to live their life, so to speak. And that adult sibling, which a lot of times are girls, because there are more ladies in this world, are young ladies in the world than they are boys. And what mama do? I said mama because most households are broken. I got tired of you. I didn't love you anymore. And I said this in another broadcast, and people probably got upset with me. Once you have children, I don't care nothing about your happiness when it comes down to raising your kids. Making sure that your kids reach adulthood in a non-toxic environment It's all I care about. Now she says, we have a rocky adult relationship now. Mamas with these mom with daughter mom syndromes because they have to take care of the family. They got to iron the clothes. They got, well, not even iron the clothes. They got to wash the clothes, fold the clothes. They got to iron the clothes. They got to hang the clothes. They got to make sure the homework is done. They got to make sure the dishes are washed. They got to, before you wash the dishes, you're going to cook the food. They got to make sure all of those aspects are done, and the younger siblings don't understand why daughter moms are like they are, because they were given the keys to act in such a record. And you don't have to take my word for it. Let's keep going.
Do you feel resentment towards your siblings that you had to take care of them while you were a kid? Do you feel resentful
You
toward
heard what she said. You had to take care of them when you were a kid. When you were a kid, everybody were kids. Some kids are missing childhoods. So now they are acting like kids now because they never had a childhood, because you are stuck. It's one thing when you are responsible as a younger sibling for your siblings, when you're at the park or you out playing with friends, you about playing with family. That's one thing. Or these family secrets, you making sure Uncle Tom don't come in and touch your younger siblings. That's one thing. But when you have to be the full-time role adult in the house when you're only 12 or 13, when you got to have a shoe screen with the key around your neck to make sure that you are growing up and making sure that your siblings, because now you becoming nurturing, well, guess what happened? You yourself at 14, 15, 16 becomes a mom, because you in your mind sometimes think, I know what to do, but my younger siblings don't love me. Let me get somebody in this world that would love me, and that's a child. It's terrible, folks, but let's keep going.
towards your parents or whoever your caretaker was that you had to do this, that you were parentified as a child? This was your responsibility to take care of these little creatures while you were still such a little creature. Thank you for sharing this so honestly. What I want
So you heard what she said, and like I said, some of them I can't play the sound, but it's really, really, some people really have a lot of issues. Look at some of the detriments that some people are actually going through. Look at this video. Let's play this. I can't play the song. Why you care siblings like they're your kids? Stop. I can't play the sound, but this is a real thing. Daughter moms are a real thing. Let's play this one. I'd parent out younger siblings as if they aren't already old enough to do stuff themselves. And then they are the ones complaining as to why the younger siblings don't want to do anything around the house, have an attitude, and want everything not only for them, but handed to them. And why the oldest wants to move away as far as they can, barely talk to them, and not wanting children and live alone. This is really what people are going through. This daughter mom syndrome, and a lot of times it is the oldest child. What a lot of times is the daughter. They are stuck taking care of siblings. Sometimes the mom have multiple and multiple kids. The siblings 16. The mom and dad broke up. Guess what happened? Mama come home with new boyfriend. New boyfriend and mom have a child. New dad don't stick around. Mom got to work overtime now because her responsibility is trash. Yeah, I love my kids. I love little man. I always wanted a son. Oh, yeah, now you got that son husband you always wanted. But who's taking care of that child? Your 14, 15, or 16-year-old child, which is 16 years older than the new child in some cases. Now, that 16-year-old child who had much freedom has no freedom no more. You know why? Because now that child has to take care of the new child that the mom had. The new dad ran away, nowhere to be seen, And now the daughter mom syndrome kicked in. This is sometimes birthing, in some cases, teenage pregnancies. It's a real bad set of circumstances what happens in this life. Let's play another one. It's so hard being older them, change them. I just wanted an older sister, brother. I want someone to protect me, someone to take care of me. There are people living with real trauma in this world. You got people that's living with family secrets, people that are living with um this daughter mom syndrome, this son husband syndrome, and you are living that and you're taking this to relationships. This is not how things were supposed to be, people. It was supposed to be just a tad bit different. It wasn't supposed to be this way. Absolutely not. But this is the way that things are taking place. People are forced to taking care of their siblings, and it's sick, it's twisted. I can't play this one. I think this copyright strike will copyright strike me. But the point that I'm saying is, and I'm not going to keep harping on it because we're going to this is part one with the daughter mom syndrome. I'm gonna do another one because in my mind, when you are making the oldest daughter take care of her siblings as if she's the mom because the actual mom made terrible decisions as a parent, and I'm not putting everything on the mom, right? Because in these cases, a lot of times dad maybe have a traveling job or dad just not around. A mom can have multiple kids by multiple men, so can a dad. But when a daughter has to become a daughter, a daughter mom, that syndrome don't go away. The younger siblings sometimes resent the daughter mom. They love their mom. They know who birthed them, but that daughter mom sometimes they bring it fried. I don't want to have kids of my own. Why? Because I had to take care of my siblings. I had to do so much. I couldn't go out and hang with friends. I couldn't do anything because this really burnt my bacon. So we're going to keep harping on this because I think that this is something that needs to be discussed. And just for the road, uh, this lady said it all.
Under is siblings resenting you? Do you feel resentment towards your siblings that you had to take care of them while you were a kid? Do you feel resentful towards your parents or whoever your caretaker was that you had to do this, that you were parentified as a child? This was your responsibility to take care of these little creatures while you were still such a little creature.
Okay, so let's listen what the daughter, daughter moms in these comments are saying. This one says all of the above. Now the idea of being a parent gives me horrible anxiety. This is what she's saying because she's thinking that one day she may be like her mother. It's just a sad set of circumstances. Let's keep going. There are tons and tons of daughter mom syndromes out here because they have to take care of little people. She called them creatures. I would never call my siblings creatures because I love them dearly. But this is real. This is happening. Let's keep going. I don't resent them. She's talking about her siblings, but I often feel responsible for them still. Even after your siblings become mature in a mature state, guess what happened? You still feel a responsibility for them. Know why? Because you was mom. You didn't birth them. You was barely old enough to be a mom in most cases, but you still felt ownership you don't turn it off. That responsibility don't turn off. And finally, she said, I 100% resent my mother. This daughter mother syndrome is real, folks. Honestly, I do resent when one sibling says I had to raise the kids because she was the least parent field of us three girls. This is for real, folks. This is for real. People are feeling what she's saying. So I don't want to keep harping on this. I got to come with another video, but this is Antonio with Team Tiggio. Please like, comment, and subscribe. We're going to keep coming back with this daughter mom syndrome. I think that is a real thing. I think that people are still suffering from it. It doesn't go away. This is why some moms are terrible moms. This is why some moms go away from the family and never come back. It's from the childhood. Mental health is real. These syndromes are real. The son husband syndrome is real. The daughter mom syndrome is real. I think that is real. I think that some people don't have the capacity to become a good spouse or a good uh, parent because some of the circumstances that they're dealing with. So this is Antonio with Team Tiggio. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll be back with another video very, very soon. Once again, we will see you next time.